Hi, welcome back to our reading challenge. Now, today's book is a very exceptional, very interesting book that I recommend that everybody should read. And it's really crazy that it kind of like connects with the last video that we made about the journaling. And before I get started on the whole book, I just want to give a shout out to people that called and like, hey bro, someone literally called me and were like, bro, how far now? You said you were gonna drop a book. What's up? The friend said, no, thank you very much for calling. And then this challenge has like really made me learn a whole lot of things. I've just like figured out that man, it's okay to have good goals or good plans of what you want to do with life, set out clear goals, but sometimes life happens. And when it comes to consistency, when it comes to overall growth, it's not always like an uptrend. Sometimes there are those things that kind of like, try to mess up the plan for you. And this book actually showed me that, it's true. Brian Tracy said here in the book that, we can never have less to do in life. You never get to a point where you have less to do. I remember back in school, we were like, okay, when I'm done with school, I will do something. Now you are done with school and you realize that, I wish you knew you'd have started earlier on. So coming back to the book, today's book is It's That Frog. It's That Frog. But the sad thing about this book, or the crazy thing about this book, is that after reading the book, I realized that the most important thing to do was something very, very tricky. I had other priorities, and it's even the reason why I didn't make a video. It's the reason why I didn't make a video. I had to like go fix up other very, very, very important, very critical tasks. And this book, let me just share everything that I've learned with you quickly. So this video will not last for 2 years. Now, the very first step to overcoming or winning, I like to use the word win. The book says how to stop procrastinating. But I've come to, after reading the book, I just come to realize that, instead of doing the stop thing, instead of having to fight procrastination, instead of starting a war with procrastination, how about you embrace procrastination and you think it of winning? I will explain in details later. Now, the very first step to actually overcoming or winning in procrastination or procrastinating is by setting a clear goal. And this is like a previous video we talked about journaling, the importance of journaling. Now, in this book, re-emphasizes, if there's a word like that, re-establishes the importance of writing down. So just set your goals, write them down. Like, this is what I want to accomplish. And it says here, write them in present tense. I have that dream job. I have that car. You specify, make it more specific. I have 10 million in my account in savings. I have 5 million emergency funds. Write them in the present tense, like you have already accomplished them. It should be like a goal that you have for 1 year. So that's where your journal comes in. So pick up your journal and then set that clear goal. When you write down those goals for yourself, write them all down for yourself, it just makes you more clear about what you're doing with your life. So when you now know, okay, these are the goals I have, I need to get this car, or where it kind of like creates some level of self-motivation, which will kind of like inspire you, motivate you to work or do the work that you are supposed to do at the right time. Now we have here now, okay, you set your clear goals, you break them down properly, and then you plan every day in advance. So the book says that, or the author says here that whatever time you spend on planning your day, you are going to save 10 times that time. Let's say you take 30 minutes to plan on your day, you are automatically going to save at least 300 minutes of your day. That's like 5 hours of your day. So that's it. So sitting down maybe the previous day, the evening or the morning, just planning out, okay, this is what I'll do today, is crucial, because when you do not have that plan, when you just jump right into the day and just wherever you know it, okay, you've digressed social media, you've done this, you went out with a friend, that wasn't planned for, all of a sudden you mess up your entire day and now procrastinate. You've not even gotten anything done. Like, that's it. So you have to literally plan your day from the start, from the get-go. Now, something I also learned here is start with the most important task. Now, I don't know where I read a book previously that, okay, start with the simple tasks, get that one done, it will motivate you to do the, other ones. But this book says, like, start with that's the whole essence of this book, It's That Frog. And the author says here, whenever you are faced with two frogs, eat the ugliest. Whenever you're faced with two frogs, you have to choose between eating two frogs. Just start with the ugliest one. Out. Well, that's it. So the concept here is that you outline your tasks. The bigger ones, the most important, not really big in size, based on the maybe intensity or the value of that task. So let's say you have work to do, you have what else? You have YouTube video to make. Okay, or you're a student. Assignments. You're not going to. Let's say you have a test, you have an assignment, and you have exams. Sure, I'm not going to advise you what thing to do. I don't have to advise you. You know what to do. So start tackling the most important tasks first before you go to the list one. Okay, motivate yourself. Trust me, depending on the kind of goals you have, once you have like your goals written down, that will provide some level of motivation. It's now up to you to go back and read that goals. Most people just have their New Year resolution written down, or even their goals written down, and they never reference that again. They don't check on that book again. They don't even know where it is until like 5 years 5 years after. Make sure that you go through your goals at least daily, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, at least daily. Just read your goals again, like, oh, this is what I have to do, this is what I will do, so that I will accomplish. You visualize them. It will create some level of internal motivation. Now, simplify your tasks. It is very, very important that you break down your tasks. Let me share a story with you, something that happened when I was in school. So in my year one, I got caught up with the whole university thing. Oh my God, I'm now a student, civil engineering, everything was like, go, 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 go. So wake up in the morning, I didn't plan, I didn't know what was planning my day. So just woke up in the morning, 8 to 10, oh my God, I'm already late, 8 to 10 for classes, 10 to 12 another class. So luckily, some good days you might have like a 12 to 1 break, then practicals from 2 to 5 p.m. You go back to the house super exhausted, just hit the bed and you are off. And then before you wake up the next morning, it's like, oh, it's already like 7 something. You have to like rush up to class again. That was a cycle for 1 year. Crazy experience. I used to come back to the house super tired, very exhausted. And the days you have like a little free day, you have to finish like assignment, engine drawing assignment, or it was very exhausting. But then something different happened in my year 2. The school workload was even bigger. And I also added skill acquisition to myself as a personal development. So I started learning web designs. Then I started improving my graphic design skills. I was doing SEO. I was doing way more, but I never felt exhausted. I used to go back to the house. I used to go back home very, very excited. Like it's just like, yes. So what happened? Then I was more intentional about my life. I was more strategic. So I just knew, okay, I had laid out plans every morning. So I had a friend that was rolling out with too. He will come around, we plan, okay, this is what we're going to do today. Before he even comes, I already have my own plan. Okay, I will attend lectures. In between lectures, between my, if I have a free time, I would, jump in and write one article or publish one article on the website or boost a Facebook page. I was very strategic. So I never felt overwhelmed. I just felt everything was all in control. I knew which free times I had and how to leverage them. I was so happy with my life, and it gave me a whole lot of results in the long run. So that's what this is all about. It's just being able to take control over your life, being intentional about the way you live, plan out your life so you don't get caught up with things that are not necessary. Yes, I at that level I knew that, okay, there were sacrifices I had to make. I had to procrastinate on other things, which I will talk about here. So the author CEO talked about using ABCD method to procrastinate, creative procrastination. That's how he calls it here. And what that means is, by the time you align your task, just write down all the tasks you have, label them based on their priority. So A, the most important task, carries the A mark. So A, maybe A1, if there are like 2 very important tasks, you have A1, A2, A3. And then B is less important, or not like less important, it's like secondary important, tertiary important. It just goes down to E. And the other ones are like the DE. You can afford to either delegate to someone else or procrastinate those less ones to a different day. That's like the concept about procrastinating, how to procrastinate. So that's just how you do it. And the reality is, you can never really finish all your tasks in one day. Something will always remain. Something will always come up. There are emergencies that will even come and ruin the entire workflow. But it's even good that you have that workflow to be ruined than to not even have at all, and it misses everything for you. So that's what I learned from this book. It's very insightful. I can't share everything with you. If I do, this will be like a 1-year video. Please just go check out the book. You can read it on Headway, or you get a copy for yourself. It's a very interesting read, and just use this to structure your life. If you've not seen my video on journaling, please just go check it out. It's important that you write down things. Your brain is not write down stuff. Plan yourself, plan your life. The goal is to have a colorful life. Have a life where you have things in control. Let's have things in control. Just let your life have some sort of control and value. It's not bad. And that's just it. So if you've learned something from this video, please subscribe, share with your friend. Just let it share with someone that you love, someone that you care about. And that's it. And most importantly, join the community, be a part of this colorful family. And I will share the next book with you soon and see you later because I have to go back to work.